What is happening, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I just got back from watching Halloween Kills. So this is a non-spoiler review. First and foremost, we did not watch it in 4DX. We did not watch it in 3D. It was not available, so we went to go watch it, regular theater. So without giving away too much, I will say this movie wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. Um, the special effects were great. All the actors did a great job, in my opinion. So along the way of this movie, you're going to see different things happening, and it's gonna kind of remind you of certain things. There's certain people who are in this who are going to remind you of certain things. Some parts of this movie agitated me a little bit. Some parts of the movie I found myself kind of saying like, oh, this is some typical horror movie type stuff right here. But for the most part, it wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't a bad movie. I wouldn't see it again though, not because it's scary, but because I was like, no, okay, all right, it was all right. It was okay. It wasn't a bad movie. It was good, but I personally just didn't feel that it was as scary as it was. You kind of found some parts of the movie, your adrenaline starts running because you're just like, you don't know what's about to happen, or you do know and your adrenaline still runs even though you kind of have a sense of what's going to happen next type of thing. I've got to say though, I will say this, in my opinion, this movie was more gory than I remember any of the other Halloween movies being. Like, they went in this movie. I mean, to where I was like, oh, wow. Like, I don't remember any of the Halloween movies being this gory. This is probably the most gory, in my opinion. I mean, you guys can let me know if you remember any of the older movies being as gory as this one if you've watched it. But there's I didn't expect the very end of this movie, but of course, some things are to be unexpected, especially when you kind of feel like, oh, you know what, it's only a matter of time before dot dot dot, or this person dot dot dot, you know what I mean? So you guys, I encourage you guys, please go watch this movie. It is not a bad movie. It's really not a bad movie. It was a good movie. It did keep me at the edge of my seat, but not in scary form. It was more so of the adrenaline of watching another Halloween movie. Of course, Michael Myers did his thing in true Michael Myers form. But for the most part, it was a pretty good movie. I don't want to give you guys too much. Some parts I kind of felt like I was sitting there and, like to myself, I was like, well, why didn't they do this? And why didn't they do that? But you had a little bit of ups and downs in the movie. Like, there wasn't a part in the movie where I felt I was disengaged. I was definitely engaged from the very beginning to the end. I wasn't bored. It wasn't that type of movie. But I thought it would have been a little more, a little scarier, a little more creepy-ish, a little more horror-like. But, for me, it's one thing to have horror. It's another thing to have gory kind of stuff. So gory has definitely played a role in this movie. That's for sure. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys to go see it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Overall, I give this movie about 3.5 toodles. Again, I felt like, I don't know. know. Like, I felt like it could have been more scarier. But then again, any Halloween fans, any Michael Myers fans would probably say, I don't know, maybe this is just the dynamic of the Halloween series. The all these Halloween movies, this is just the way it is. But again, in my opinion, this was the most gory that they've gone. But you be the judge. Leave a comment below if you went to go see it. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree, you disagree, what you like, what you didn't like. But overall, 3.5 toodles for this movie. 3.5 toodles. There goes my review for Halloween Kills. And again, we did not see it in 4DX and we did not see it in 3D. We watched it regular theater style, but it was still a good movie. It wasn't a bad movie. But yeah, so there you have it. Leave your comments below if you haven't done so. Subscribe to my channel, hit like and share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later.